Let me ask you something today. Have you ever dressed up really nicely, sat there in an audience with a lot of people, clapped for everyone who's getting some, recognition, award, something, but deep inside, waited for your name to be called out? But it never was. That silence, when the claps are really loud, the music, but your heart is quiet. This happened with me recently. I went to Chennai for an office event. There was an annual awards and recognition, something, loud noise, a lot of people. Almost everyone got something, but I didn't. No award, no recognition, nothing. I learned something that day though. And what I learned completely changed the way I look at loss, failure, and life itself. And that's what I wanted to, share with you guys today. The city was beautiful. Chennai has its own calm chaos, the humidity, traffic, but the sea breeze, people moving with purpose. And I remember walking into the event hall, well dressed, confident, having meaningful conversations with people, everyone around me. I met everyone as much as possible. To everyone, I pretended that I wasn't hoping for anything, but deep inside, almost each of us were, because recognition feels good, right? It tells you that you matter. So I sat there listening, watching one name after the other, claps, smiles, photos, music, and all. People just cheering like this. After everyone, like one name after the other, I just thought to myself, maybe next. But that next never came. It suddenly made me angry, jealous, betrayed. But you know what? When the ceremony got ended and I was, heading back to the airport on a cab in a cab, something strange happened, and suddenly I did not feel angry anymore. Not feel jealous. I was calm. We don't get always what we expect, do we? We suffer. We ask, why them, not me? Am I not good enough? What did I do wrong? But instead, at that moment, another thought came to my mind. Maybe this was never meant for me. And not in a sad way, in a relieving way. That's when I realized loss is just an excuse we give ourselves to torture us. We label moments as failure, rejection, missed opportunities, but what if they're just misunderstood events? We assume that life is random, but it's not. Life is not random. It's completely ordered. It's just that our mind does not understand it all. Think about a train. You don't always choose what time the train will come, who you will sit beside. You don't, choose all that stuff. You just decide, do I stay on my seat or avoid it? Take a flight or something. But you can't always avoid it, right? Life works the same way. Some events are meant to pass without a reward. Some efforts are meant to go unnoticed. Some moments are meant to teach, not reward. And here's the hard truth. If you got everything always that you wanted immediately, you would never become who you are supposed to be. If you throw a seed in the soil and it's been there for a while, it does not complain, why have you thrown me here? After a few days, if it is not growing into a tree, it does not panic, why am I still buried? It doesn't talk that way. It doesn't talk at all. But you know what I mean. It grows silently, and one day, without announcement, without applause, it breaks the soil. No award ceremony, no certificate. Yet it one day becomes a tree, a plant and a tree. Yeah. Most people quit at the time when they are just seeds. That day in Chennai, I learned this. I don't need public validation all the time. Your path does not need explanation, validation, recognition all the time. Life isn't a competition where everyone finishes together. Some people peak early, some people peak quietly, and some people peak when nobody's watching, and some peak after they stop caring about peaking. So if today you feel unseen, unrewarded, unacknowledged, let me tell you something today. Feeling so is not wrong. You're not behind. You're not unlucky. You're not failing. You are simply in a chapter that is preparing you for a page you cannot read yet. Events in life are in a very natural order, and our mind is too small to comprehend all of it. So don't worry, walk your path, do your work, and trust the silence. And when life calls your name, it might not be in a ceremony hall with a lot of music, but it will be definitely a moment where you realize I am exactly where I was always meant to be. Until then, with me.